It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Stephen Wright, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankee.
A big performance out of Chase Headley. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Pedroia. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Now Headley swings and hits a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, just a 1 for 9.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit hard to short, backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Check on Gardner at second. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Dustin Pedroia is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Xander Bogaerts is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
With 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Moreland in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chase Headley. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 5-0 New York. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And these guys have the fewest errors in the American League. You talk about hot shots from the DH, a complete lineup, 9 guys coming at you. They make all the plays. I love how they defend.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Nick
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading on
Things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
now batting.
Into the box,
Designated
Matt
hitter,
Holliday.
Matt Holliday.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent
Now
as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Gardner at first. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 33.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 2.5, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April.
Andrew Benintendi.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitors' dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from Fenway in a moment. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Starlin Castro.
Sharp ground ball to third, and Castro's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself 2nd in that category. Here comes what it appears he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Joe Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Aaron Judge will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A shot down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and Sandoval with the bare hand in time. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here comes the first pitch. And he reaches out to get this one as it's grounded to third. Sandoval with a bare hand. He is out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll
play.
take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with no
runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Benintendi is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Here's Starlin Castro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Popped up, calling for it. Moreland, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Halfway home from Fenway. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Judge Has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number
There's our
18,
line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Grounded weakly toward third. Sandoval's got to get rid of it. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping
hitter,
in and ready for another shot,
Holliday.
Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees as it remains an 8-0 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting. Catcher. Blake Swihart.
Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Still 8-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. He's there to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi
As he
Gregorius.
looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten at that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just
The batter,
determined.
number 14,
Fouled off a bunch of pitches,
baseman,
and he was just digging in,
Darwin
looking for one pitch
Castro.
to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here's Starlin Castro as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out
The
right
right
there.
fielder, number
Got it to bend a
99.
lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chase Headley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll get it into second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Center fielder number 28.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 1 for 6. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 9-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Tyler Clifford comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A little bouncer. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. Bogarts into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9-1. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Dylan Betances enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Dylan Betances.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Betances sets 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Xander Bogarts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers earn the win with a big 20-hit attack. Luis Severino notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Stephen Wright was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs on 20 hits. No errors.